Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm so grateful this is working. I just walked all over the place. Hello, my beautiful people. Want to make sure y'all are there. Good. Okay, good. We're all logging in now. Welcome to the Magic of Psalm. We are gathering tonight on Facebook Live, day 8 of 30. We are doing 30 days consecutively, myself and some other amazing women here to share with you what is flowing through us as generators and creative people who are putting our minds and our hearts together to focus on the importance of this project called Magic of Psalm, a nonprofit that has launched recently, December 19th. So from the December 19th to January 14th, 15th, we are doing Facebook Live every night, and we're going to be sharing it. You'll probably see this, so we'd love if we could have the ripple effect, if you could keep sharing this video. So please tune in every night at 7:30. And tonight we are going to talk with myself, Shylah Ray, Sunshine, also known as Shylah Ray, and I want to talk about the importance of using our voice, because this is something some of you know me to do. I use my voice. I sing. I'm a singer. I'm a musician. I write music. I speak my mind. I express myself, and I want to see others doing this. So I feel like this is a big reason why I am part of this project. Not only do I care about women, I care about this movement that involves women coming together in a collaboration and, yeah, putting our minds and our hearts together to create something beautiful. And I believe in the power of community and of the strength that women create when there are different women who are empowered and we come together to ultimately create something unique that we have never experienced before. And I think this is one of these. And so I want to share a little bit about how my role comes into play here and what we're all doing together. And I want to start by just giving an introduction by saying that I feel really grateful to be a part of this, and even though I'm still learning a lot, I feel like we all have an important role in the projects that we are working on and collaborative projects with people, and it takes a lot of strength and determination and organization and communication skills, all of the above. It's so necessary to have these skills when working with people as a team, and communication being one of the most important things, actually. And this comes with the way that we use our voice. And the way I've learned is, well, I've kind of learned the hard way, but I've been singing my whole life, so I feel like I've been open vocally. I've had a voice, and I've never had an issue with using my voice. However, I know a lot of people struggle with this. So this comes into play. Not only do we have business and work relationships, and we have, our loved ones, but then we have this whole other layer of where our communication, how we use our voice, is how the bigger representation and how we speak our minds and our hearts to society and to the world, to our partners, to our lovers, to our children. We have an impact on everyone around us with how we communicate, and using our voice is extremely important. And I know everybody's aware of this, but I'm just here to remind you. I'm just here to give you a little friendly reminder, because this is something I feel very passionate about. I'm a person that's never really struggled with using my voice, but I know a lot of people, women especially, have struggled with using their voice to say what they like, what they don't like, what feels good, what doesn't feel good, what they want, what they don't want, learning what's okay, what's crossing the line. There's all these fine lines of, how we can really use our voice to express our needs and desires. And think something that plays into this movement, especially when we are talking about sexuality, when we are talking about sex education, this is a subject that is very important today in society, and I'm sure you're all aware of how that plays in. But I will remind you that this is a time where we have the freedom, we have the privilege and that liberation to use our voices and to say, yes, more of that, and no more of that, please. And, and even some, like, fuck you, that's not cool, we're not going to stand for that, that's not okay, we're done, like, no, no. We're at that place in time where women now have a voice. We have a space. This is a time where women have a voice to be able to speak our minds and say what we want. It's a beautiful thing, and I celebrate that. Every day I celebrate this, and I look at my daughters and I want to celebrate the same thing, where I feel privileged to be able to express myself even on this platform in social media. This is a huge revenue of spreading awareness and of educating and reaching people. This is a place of outreach, and I don't take it very lightly. I think I take it very seriously when we are talking about this movement of Me Too and consent and women feeling empowered through having their sexual experiences. There's nothing more important than us ensuring that this next generation has a time set up where everyone is free and welcome to use their voices, to educate and empower each other. We're here to lift each other up. We don't need to waste our time, in the old paradigm, still outliving the same patterns that our parents' generation did and the generation before that. So we're now in a time where we have the freedom to speak up. We have the freedom to write what's on our mind. We have the freedom to... We can sing, too. You can sing. I just wanted to remind you, in case you didn't remember, you have the freedom to sing at any time and use your voice. So, and our voice is so connected, yes, to our sexuality and our power. And how we use it, it becomes a very attractive thing. I know personally I'm very attracted to people who speak their mind and who use their voice and who are funny and outgoing, and this, like, it's such an attractive quality, and it being so related to our sexuality, because that's how we attract people, is through our personality, through how outgoing we can be and how we present ourselves. And if you are walking into a room and you are feeling so good, you're loving on yourself, you're feeling yourself, you are in touch with your body, you are in your body, you are present, you are aware of your sexual energy and how you're using it, and you use it, with integrity and respect and love for yourself. If you treat others with respect, if you use your voice to only reflect the positive, these are such beautiful ways that we can use our voice and connect it to our sexuality to be able to attract the things that we want. So I am so glad to be speaking about this, because it's something that I feel like I practice on the daily. I love talking about sexuality, and I love singing, and I love integrating both of them, and I'd love to write a song about that somehow. So I love all these sweet comments. I love this. And yes, song means song. It's such a powerful vibration to expand and connect. Yeah, that's so true. Yes, we are expanding, and by expanding and connecting, I think expanding the horizons, expanding our limited beliefs, expanding the mind and the heart, expanding what we thought was possible, and achieving beyond that, understanding beyond what we thought was possible. And I see that happening every day. I think it's also just called getting older, growing up. I think we're all on that same journey. I can say that safely. And yes, I will sing for you. I also want to remind you and people who are watching that this nonprofit is taking donations so that we can so that we can survive, so that we can move forward and bring you amazing stuff. So we're going to bring you all these amazing topics that we're going to talk about on our Facebook Live videos. We're also going to be doing podcasts, and there's going to be information available. We have the website up, themagicofpsalm.com, and eventually we're going to host events and be able to gather some powerful women, speakers, people together to celebrate all of these things, to celebrate sexuality, to celebrate health and reproductive rights, to feminism, freedom, empowerment, consent, communication, all of these things that I feel women are collectively striving for, looking for, and are yearning for, learning more about and connecting with each other on. I think this is that pivotal time where we're experiencing the height of where we all want to expand in our own minds and hearts and our sexuality, and learning how to use it in powerful ways. And I see that happening, and it's so encouraging. It's so beautiful to see different people stepping into their power in different ways. And a way that I have done that myself personally is through sexuality. I feel very comfortable with my sexuality. I've learned, to just let go of the guilt and shame that want to follow suit sometimes, because it doesn't really serve. It just doesn't feel good. So another reminder, just do what feels good, what feels good in your heart and in your body, and use your voice to speak up when it doesn't feel okay. And this is the message that I want to especially translate to young people, because this is the time where this younger generation is exposed to so much more, and social media is a powerful tool, yet there's a lot that gets bypassed. And I think sexuality is something that we do bypass and that we do not put enough emphasis on. This whole violence and sex thing, where violence can be uncensored, but yet sexuality still needs to be censored. That I quite haven't crossed that bridge yet, of how to even really look at that. It's a very interesting thing. It brings me an interesting feeling, especially when I think of when my children are exposed to violent things as opposed to sexual things. So that's another great conversation. That's not my topic for today, but I just love speaking and singing and making people feel good through the way that I speak. So it's a time where I especially need to be very mindful of how I speak, how I present myself, how I share what's on my mind and heart, because I know people are listening. We've created a platform individually in all of us, whether it's through our own Facebook, through the work that we do as individuals, or through our websites, whatever we're offering as coaches, as workshop presenters, whatever it is. We're at a time where we have each created a platform where we have the freedom to express what we feel and what we want, and hopefully reach others, hopefully be able to help change someone's life. I think that's the most powerful thing we do, is just through our own action, through our words, and not necessarily through our words. We do it with our actions, but our words kind of set the tone for it. If someone resonates, with the voice and the message that we have, then it's up to us, to walk that talk. I try to do it myself. I can't promise you that I do that 100% of my life, but we're all learning, and that's a beautiful thing. So I'm learning right now how to work with people closely and offer my voice as a healing tool, and without any kind of fear, that's, I think, something that we're all learning. But sometimes I hold back, as it's also called discernment. It's good to have that. It took me a long time to learn this one. Discernment took me a very long time. Just want to say I'm very proud that I know little about this today. But that in the journey, it's been so beautiful learning. It's like, without those mistakes, without somebody saying, hey, you just really crossed the line there, like, you really crossed my boundaries, like, how am I to know? How am I to know unless somebody's to tell me, unless somebody's to say, hey, You just did that, and I didn't think it was integrity. I didn't think that was very respectful. Thank God for those people, for those moments where we spoke up and said, you know what, like, that didn't feel good, or I didn't appreciate that, even though I've had to learn that the hard way, and it's been painful, it's been uncomfortable, but that's how I have learned to do better. And I know that we're all doing that in different ways. But that especially is a big one for me because, I came from a mother that always spoke her mind and just said whatever she pleased, even if it just came out the wrong way, or if it made someone feel terrible, or if it set an awkward tone. So that's what I learned from. So I had to learn to do better another way. And thank God I had this voice, the singing voice, because I feel like my voice has been able to kind of smooth over the bumps sometimes. Thank God for these traits, these positive and good qualities that we all have that help balance out maybe where we're falling short or where we tend to make mistakes a lot. I'm here to tell you also that it's okay to make mistakes. Okay? Just reminding you. Anybody, and all of you watching. It's okay. It's okay, We're all learning together. So I've had one request to sing. I'm just trying to think of what is a song I could sing. Okay, maybe I will do oh God, now that I'm on the spot. What can I sing? I can sing I could sing one of my songs. Or I'm trying to think of something that's related. Who's really powerful is Alicia Keys. That woman is so in tune right now. She has a powerful message. And I was trying to think of one of her songs. But anyway, I can't think of anything in this moment. I appreciate the encouragement. But, I just want to say, just stay tuned, because when we have some events, hopefully we're going to have some big events and some concerts where we can host musicians, women singing, tables with tons of information, empowerment, encouragement, reaching the young girls, reaching, high school age girls, young women that have been through some very difficult experiences in their lives, the women and the people that need it the most. This is where I want it to travel to. I want my voice to reach those people that have struggled the most and that have had the hardest journey. I do feel like I have had a bit of a warrior's journey in some way, and when I speak of it, it hits that place pretty deeply in me. And I hope that that's the same place that it reaches you when you hear and receive the music. So if anything, that is my role, is to just be that bridge, where I feel like I can connect with women that have experienced not so much sexual trauma, but mostly just any kind of dysfunction in the home. I had dysfunction with my mother, my closest female relationship. So with that, how am I to really have the tools to move forward and work closely with women if I haven't healed that relationship with my mother? So this is some of the most important work that we can do as women, because then we're also carrying this forth to our own children. And I already have children, so it's been my job since they were born to be an example, to be a living example of how to be a good woman, how to be a strong woman, how to utilize my power, how to use my voice, how to channel that goddess energy with strength and divinity, and still just have the basic human skills to work with my community and to, work a job and provide and do these masculine things. But meanwhile, here we are holding it together, playing all these roles. And that's why women are so amazing. And that's why it's such an important time to uplift and encourage and empower women to step into that, embodiment of what we're capable of, because we can. Because we can. We're at that place, and I get such a boastful pride out of this, because it feels so good to just imagine women rising up from the ashes, because God knows women have been through so much trauma, and not leaving men out of that. I'm just saying women have been through so much, and it takes a lot of courage and strength to get back up and to try again, and to not get lost in the ocean of our feelings, because we feel so deeply. We really do. We're so empathic, and women feel with their emotions so deeply, and we can get lost there sometimes. And so, you know, it's good to have more of a grounded, you know, perspective on, you know, how to claim back like all these bits and pieces of our power that have kind of been scattered out, bring it all back together and rebuild ourselves, you know, with a completely transformed way of being. And I've done it a couple times, and it's the hardest work that there is, but it's the most rewarding, because when we come back, we are more powerful and more beautiful and more intimidating and more everything than we were before. So shout out to transformation. It's a good one. It's a powerful one. Yeah, helping women rise. So this is we're going to talk a lot about this. We're going to talk about a woman's worth. That's right. We got a little go, Alicia. That's right. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's a good one. That's like, here, if I can get the lyrics out, I'll sing it for you. I might need it. I got to cheat. Woman's, 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 woman's worth. Something like that. I'll do, you could buy me diamonds, you could buy me pearls, take me all around the world, baby, you know I'm worth it. That's it right there. Oh, I want to sing that for you now. Are you excited? Oh, it's so much fun to sing. I just want to inspire people. I really do. I just want to inspire everyone to use their voices. There it is. Yeah, I was right. You can buy me diamond, you can buy me pearl, take me on a cruise around the world, baby, you know I'm worth it. Dinner lit by candles, run my bubble bath, make love tenderly to last and last, baby, you know I'm worth it. 'Cause a real man knows a real woman when he sees her. And a real woman knows a real man ain't afraid to please her. And a real woman knows a real man always comes first, always comes first. And a real man just can't deny a woman's worth. There we go. I just did my best. I just did my best to do that. Give me 1 second. Hey, Anna! Anna! Can you keep the children out of here, please?
Mama.
What? Okay, go talk to Anna. Go talk to Anna. Mama's doing video. See? There we go. There we go. Okay. Out, please. Oh, God. So that is the gift of having children there. Actually, see, you want to know how important our words are? Those children just came in here because one of them said fuck to the other. And God, we love that word, but, you know, when it's misused, that stings. So, anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that moment. I should do this song, actually. This has inspired me to learn a cover of this. Learn a cover of this song and hopefully share it with you. I could do another live video of me actually performing the song. So that's something I'm looking forward to bringing to this project, is just as creative director, whatever the name is, you know, my gift, it being my voice, being my, the essence of, you know, this feminine songstress that I can become when I'm writing or singing or on stage or wherever, is something I love bringing to people, and I love having that role. I love being in my role of being this songbird, of being this songstress, of being this powerful voice. It feels so good to be recognized as someone who uses their voice in a powerful way, who can potentially transform others' lives through singing. There's nothing I want more than to see women using their voice like I have learned to use it, and just being in their power and, you know, doing their best to, you know, spread love and light and healing through their voice. And we're all doing that in different ways, but this is the place where I feel like I have the most experience, where I can, you know, truly be in service to others, especially to women and to young people when they feel, you know, inspired or empowered by it. So Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'm gonna have to log off soon because I have my daughter here. Right. It's all right. Please. Yeah. Anyway, so that's why we have to stay present in the moment so that we can focus on different children's needs. I would absolutely feature them. I mean, I guess I could. You can say hi quick. So you can say hi. There's my friend's son. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, there go with mama. So here we go. It's all right. We're almost done. It's about that like bedtime. Around that time. Yes, they are so cute. But, you know, they're also very annoying sometimes, and you know, we need our space as women and mothers. We need to just say, hey, I'm focused on something right now, and you know, and that's the gift, is being present with something and then learning to be present with them and then being able to just come back to center. So and don't let it get the best of us, you know. Same with, this is what I tell people when they're singing too, is do not let your nerves get the best of you, because they will grab a hold of you and they will keep you locked in there and you get unsteady. You know, we gotta learn to be present in that moment and ask Spirit to take over and know that it's not us anymore. It's not about us. It's not about me, Shylah, and the work that I'm doing. It's about Spirit, and it's about what wants to come through me so that I can be in service to what wants to happen and what wants to unfold. So that I am very aware of, and I see when it happens, when I am performing, when I'm trying to reach others. I have to just get out of my own way, and I'm getting better and better at that. So, and I know we all are. We're all learning to just step out of our own way and just be in the flow and allow what has to take place. And so I think that's one of the most important things too, is to, you know, when we're speaking, public speaking, singing, not to make it about us, you know, about being watched, being heard. We have all this fear about like talking publicly or doing Facebook Live, whatever it is. It's about going into it and embracing and just saying, this isn't about me. It's not me. I'm in service. I'm here stepping into a role temporarily to be used for this information and this beauty and or this joy or this magic, this voice that wants to come through me. It's been such a powerful lesson for me personally, and I'm sure for many others, depending on what your role is and what you do for a living or what kind of role you play in your family dynamic or whatever it is. We all experience that, where we just have to kind of step aside, you know, and let Spirit take over and know that we're in a time where everything we do should be for service, everything we do. And it's hard to remember because we're all trying to get by and we all want to provide for ourselves and we all want to create a family and do this individual thing. But really, everything we do is a contribution to service, you know, a contribution to society, a contribution to the world, really, you know, if you want to dream big like that. So, and I think we are. I think we're at a time where we can reach the world. We can reach people all over. So, I am so grateful, and just let that be a powerful reminder. Okay, he's using his voice. Baby, what's up? What's going on? See? So, anyway, this is motherhood. This is real life right here. I'm not hiding anything. I was trying to hide the kids away for a minute there, but you know, I invited them back in. Everybody has a place. Everybody has a role here. My role is to learn the balance of singing, being of service, raising these children as best as I can while not repeating all the same patterns that were passed on to me, and letting others know, you know, even just through who I am and what I've learned, what I've been through, you know, that it's okay. It's okay to be who you are. It's okay to use your voice. It's okay to sing. Please sing every day. I tell everybody I work with, you know, I don't even want to call them clients, people, performers, artists, just sing every day, please. Put on music that you love. Get in touch with that voice. Get in touch with that song inside you. Everybody has like a different song, and I just encourage you to use your voice every day, whether that's speaking up and just speaking your truth, saying what you want, what you don't want, what feels good, what doesn't feel good, and sing every single day. Just to open your voice. It's going to help soften. It's going to help open you up, like, in all ways. And then Spirit's going to move through, like, in amazing ways, I promise. So if you want any more information about that, please talk to me. Send us a message. Please send me or anyone else who's on the team a personal message so that we can help educate you a little bit more about what we're doing. And shout out to Linda. Shout out to all the women who are doing good work to carry on this incredible service, you know, and devoted work to women. The magic of Psalm, and it is magic. So I'm probably going to retire for the evening now here, because it's just about that time, you know. Hope that was a good piece. If there's anything I'm forgetting, please let me know. I hope you all tune in tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. I know it's a lot to sit through this, but thank you so much, everybody who's been present, and I'm glad that worked. And yeah, please go to themagicofpsalm.com. If I could do the little thing like that, that would be awesome. And if not, go to the Facebook page, Magic of Psalm. I'm going through this one right now, and then I'll post this on my personal page too. Please feel free to, you know, write to us, ask any questions, get involved however you can, learn more about the project through the website. That's probably the best way. And then please, because it is a nonprofit, donate. That's the best way. If you know anybody that might be interested, if you know women especially that are very passionate about women's rights, women's empowerment projects, that do workshops, that work with different nonprofits, please send them our way. Have them go and check out the message, have them check out the description of what it stands for, and it would be so great to collect these donations, because it's a nonprofit and we need you. We need you for our survival, and we need each other. So we're all here. You know, I'll show you mine, you show me yours, that kind of thing. We'll just go back and forth. We're all in this together. So I'm so grateful for you all, and I hope that you sing tonight. And you can, I hope that's the woman's worth. There we go. Thank you for that. I'm so glad that I got that reminder. So Merry Christmas. See, I still have my lights up. And I hope you all have a beautiful new year, and actually just a new day, because I'll see you tomorrow on live. I will see you all there. Thank you so much for staring at your phones or your computers for a little while so you could see my cute face. All right, love you all. Peace out.